Hello and welcome. My name is Ayana Lahi, and I am so delighted that you are here with all of us today in Light Mastery Academy. We're moving into the big now what, like from what you're feeling to do you matter, how do you make yourself matter, how do you create your life when you have that initial awakening to knowing what you're feeling. When you know what you're feeling, it can feel wonderful, but it can also be confusing because now you have so many feelings. So you're having to embrace the light within you as the place to go to. Your now what is stepping into touching, receiving, perceiving, seeing from your inside channel. Your invisible circuitry takes you through getting stuck in your feelings, in wondering, do you really matter? Can you really make a difference? How can I make this leap? And then after you make the leap, where do you go so you don't get stuck in the identity, the ego self of who you've become? Your now what always begins with connecting into the inner circuitry of the light. And you learn all about that in the Spirit Gateway's 21st Century Liberation Roadmap. That is the pathway. It is your roadmap that is made to order for you when you step into the Spirit Gateways Institute. What do I mean by made for you? Is that it meets you where you are. It supports you to make those inner connections and ignite and clear and heal within you what is up so that you can make those radical next steps of success in your life and be able to open your heart to the relationship that you want to be in or that you are presently in. Because it takes a determination to cut through and to go through numbness, to go through that inner denial that always wants to rear its head no matter where we are. Because the ego might continue to say to you, you can't do that, you're not that, you're not capable, who you are doesn't really matter, you're not really worthy of all this, leave it up to me, I, the ego, will take care of you, just listen to me. But to go through that codependency, to go through relying upon a part in yourself that is the false self, it's not connected to higher truth and wisdom. So I went through that awakening, and I had to go through, it was like a jolt, and it was many decades ago. And it was startling to recognize that I was living in a system that could only take me so far in my connection with who I really am. So when you really want to know who you are, you want to open the door into your heart, the yearning part of you, the one who is desiring to know life. And to know life, you have to discover who you really are. That discovery happens through turning on the light inside. A guide in the initial programs, the one-on-one mentoring and the group mentoring experiences that are part of the Evolutionary Empowerment Global Village. You are a free member as soon as you subscribe on the website, and you're given the exact tools within the beginning of all the programs, whether you're in the one-on-one or the group mentoring, of how to begin to reconnect, to really know who you are. From there, you have to make that decision and that choice to support that who you are really matters. It matters to your existence. It matters to your sense of self, so that you are living your life from being connected into who you truly are. Who you truly are is a spark. It is an infinite intelligence. And in all the Spirit Gateways programs, you're able to immediately begin to tap into that spark, and it awakens the circuitry, the wiring inside of you that connects your mind and your body, your soul and your heart, your soul with spirit, spirit being the flow from the source. So there's always that movement, and you get to move in yourself through the Be Light meditation and Love to Be the movement that you receive as part of the Spirit Gateways programs. And the light that you are is the now what, as I shared a few moments ago. How do you find that light? That's what you discover in the programs in Spirit Gateways. But I want to give you that start point. And everyone can have a different start point. When I work with people one-on-one, I am seeing, because yes, I bring in all the work I do, the clairvoyancy and the being clairaudient and clairsentient, and I bring those gifts to support you, to help you get to your goals even faster. So I want to suggest that the tool I'm giving you right now, that you make use of each day, one time a day for the next 5 days, so that you have a practice that you can commit to. The now what, as I am saying, is the light recognition. When you recognize who you truly are, you have to choose, as I said, that you matter. It's really super important. And to get to that place, many of us have to go through those gateways to finding how you felt as though how you didn't really feel that you mattered, or that you weren't worthy, or you felt undeserving, how that happened. And then we're going to open those doorways so that you can feel released in who you are. Once you know who you are, you move into reconnecting yourself into these greater light circuitries. They are the spiritual and physical worlds meeting. And that's part of the evolutionary process that's happening on the planet right now. And yes, will be happening over the next 100 years into the next 200 years. And this awakening on Earth is happening at a really dramatic level right now through the oppositional forces of light and dark. So the light gets suppressed inside of your body through the beliefs that you have about your own existence, about your own visibility, and your own ability to be with yourself. To be in yourself and with yourself takes you forward, and it brings you into your skin so that you are taking up space here. The light helps to dissolve those old patterns that no longer work. Refinding the true essence of yourself through connecting to the parts of you that have been forgotten, lost, and abandoned is what takes you into knowing who you are. And these processes are given in the entire Spirit Gateways Institute programs. And you can really accelerate and catapult your life forward through the one-on-one work with me, and also in the group mentoring experiences. In the entire Spirit Gateways library, every single course is filled with those tools to really move you directly in a rapid way that has really phenomenal results that have been practiced by thousands of individuals over many decades. You come through this in a whole new way. So the light awakening happens through your brain being reconnected into the light. As your brain is reconnected into the light, you begin to see yourself. You can see yourself. So let's begin in this very simple practice of spirit gateways in the Be Light meditation to create a beam of light, a beautiful beam of white light, like a laser beam, and just sit here and bring that light into your awareness and allow this beam of light to grow wider and to allow it to come down through the top of your head, your crown center, right down through a central channel in your body. This channel goes around your spine, and everyone has this channel. It's a vessel. I also call it an elevator shaft corridor. And here in this corridor exists the parts of yourself that felt as though they couldn't exist. And in the Spirit Gateways work, you get to experience reconnecting with those lost and forgotten aspects of your true power. As we bring the light through you, it's going to awaken what's there. And that's where the movement through fear and choosing to go, yes, I want to be connected to me. I want to release what's old patterns and old attachments to what I made up inside of myself about me. And I am choosing to let them go so that the true vision that I hold in my soul can be freed up. And the vision in your soul is what you are here to bring into this lifetime. And the gifts that you are inside of this channel because they are reignited through the light meeting your life force energies. So here we go, the laser beam of light from above your head moving down through your core channel, all the way down through your pubic bone, through your genitals, all the way down through your legs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, through your feet, and deep into the earth. You're going to meet the core light inside the earth. You're going to pull that light up through your feet, up through your ankles, your calves, your knees, your thighs, into your pubic bone tailbone, the root center. And here in your root, I want to invite you to drop your mind. We're going to just go down a water slide and drop all the way down here into the root center, that space between your pubic bone and tailbone. This is an amazingly important place because this is where your life force energies meet you in your body. This is where your sexual current is created. And if your sexual current was at all ever traumatized, stomped upon, repressed, pushed down, judged, criticized, or abused, there are like ruptures, fractures that happen here in the root. We want to heal that. We want to mend it. So by bringing the light up, you have the greatest healer on the planet. It's right here. It's the earth herself. And it doesn't matter where you live, where you are, you can pull this light up and begin to move it up into your body and into this foundational place here in your pelvis that supports you. Your brain is connected to every place here in your body. So Spirit Gateways is all about in the body, opening, awakening, enlightening. You are enlightening into the light that you are. And it is a surge of true power within you. So you have to move through the self-doubt that you have that anything can work and take the place of overthinking, which creates over-worrying and greater anxiety. You need to begin to trust the connection from here to here. This is the start point. This is the now what. Opening that light so you're coming on in. And then from here, all these amazingly wondrous passageways open up inside of you to take you deeper and more directly into the source. And in Spirit Gateways, in all of the programs and trainings, you are guided through these steps, taking you all the way into manifesting who you are as a fully aligned and whole person in your circuitry, bringing forth your purpose and your essence, your vibration, the resonance of your being, so that that becomes your now what. Your ego has to surrender at some point down the road, and that naturally happens with this work, the process, the journey of Spirit Gateways, because I understand that it has to happen at the right time. And you expand and open, you give over. It's like singing. You're giving over and you're opening into the expansion and the voice and presence of who you truly are, and bringing that into the world, into your world. That vitality, that vision that comes along with your opening into who you truly are, that exists beneath the feelings, beneath the fears, is what catapults your success and drives you home into connecting the material and the spiritual realms together. That's where we're going. That's the goal, because the essence of who you are, the now what, wants to come through. In Spirit Gateways, who you are is birthed. If you're ready to be birthed into the next level and expression and manifestation of who you are, this is the perfect time to dive into the Spirit Gateways Institute. And all you have to do is subscribe at the website, and you automatically, for free, become a member of the Spirit Gateways Evolutionary Empowerment Global Village. Your now what is the surrender and the letdown from the over-questioning and doubting into the, yes, I am one with the light that I am. The light that I am is one. The light that I am is one. I am one with the light that I am. We're reprogramming through the light, and you know the light is your love. And so when you come forward in your now what with the desire to love yourself, meaning to love what has hurt, to love what feels lost, to love what has felt confused, to love what has been in grief, and to surround that with love, and to lift yourself through that, you go from giving your power over to the wrong source. You end wanting to give your power over to the false voice inside of you. And the end result of that is no longer wanting to give your life over to false power. And you're willing from the place of love to integrate all of you. And that's what this is about, is to be one with you. And in that experience of the now what, of awakening into really being and truly manifesting at a whole higher level, your whole self has come together so that you can really take up space and feel the tingling of being alive in your body, and to want to express that aliveness as your next now what. Thank you so much for being here with all of us. And if you like this, please subscribe, give it a big thumbs up, and that would mean a lot to me. So I really thank you and truly appreciate your presence here. And I would love to share with you more in the Spirit Gateways Institute about the group mentoring and the one-on-one mentoring and the power and the true fulfillment that the Spirit Gateway's journey can bring. It's after 50 years of doing this work that I graciously have received from within me and the universe and the light itself. I offer this to you with all of my heart and with great love. I hope to get to meet you and see you and work with you. Take good care of you, and remember for the next 5 days to practice this exercise shared today. Until next time, I'm holding you in deep love. Thanks for being here.